Tonight's message involves three elements. The first element is fear. The second element is disharmony. And the third element is disunity. Fear leads to disharmony, which leads to disunity. Fear manifests itself in various forms, and some do not view it for what it is. Some of the forms that it presents itself: doubts of self, anxiety, denial, worry, and short-sightedness. All of these are fear-motivated. All of these create artificial boundaries that put you in a self-imposed prison. And this is what we have been referring to in the past when we talk of fear. You have to recognize it as such. You have to look at the denial. You have to look at the worry, the anxiety. This leads to disharmony. Disharmony is when the various portions of the mind are out of balance. This results in a great ineffective use of the energies, blockages, disruptions, side effects, leading to instability. This instability has stopped many people from following the path for discovery of self. And it seems that the people who have the greatest capacity for the energies are the most affected, for it is easy for them to be thrown out of balance. This weak spot has been exploited down through the ages by the dark forces. This conflict within the self, the doubts, the disbelief of self, has thrown a wedge in between many sensitive people, resulting in the disunity. The very people who could join together, combine forces for the enlightenment of mankind, for the most part, have been driven off into fractionalism. This fractionalism serves no one any benefit, and yet many sensitive people fall victim to it. You have your little groups that remain little groups. You have certain sensitive people that must collect a small grouping around them to assuage their doubts and their fears, because there are those there that are listening to them. Because there are those that like to be listened to, okay. You have other sensitive people that must tell who they know, what they know, so that they will be considered all right. You have sensitive people that must tell others how sensitive they are and how insensitive others are. And what does this accomplish? An extinguishing of the light. 'Tis a victory for the dark forces. They're getting the very people who are here to lead to serve as an example, to do their work, the dark forces' work, for them. This disunity must be overcome. There is no need to compete. There is no need to make one an exclusive item. And that's what's occurred. Your traditional organizations have fallen victim to this. The list is endless, and they have all fallen victim to their fears and their need to say that they are right. And what makes them right makes everybody else wrong. That is not one's purpose. Right and wrong is relative on the physical plane. You have two clearly defined dichotomies: growth, evolution, or regression, involution. Always questioning, keeping an open mind, keeping a constant flow of information is growth. Regressing into dogma, telling people that yours is the only way, is regression. It's limiting. This is a pitfall of the physical plane that must be overcome. Numerous past lives have contributed to the fears, the doubts, the anxieties, the worries, the limited beliefs, and these must be looked at and resolved in each of you. As my distinguished colleague, Sir Arthur, has stated in the past, there are those that will make it, there are those that will waste this lifetime, and that is a tragedy, not only for the individual entities, but for those that they came here to assist. So consider these words, consider these three elements, perhaps discuss them among yourselves, because a viable system needs to be created to help the many to overcome the divisions, the factionalism, the disunity, and work as one for the light of wisdom. Ask yourself if you are doing what you need to do to remove the elements from within. yourselves. And if you're not making conscious effort, you're not removing these elements, we would advise you to do so. Oh, and that's the end. That's all I got of that. Now, if I could find this particular information again, you know, if you don't save things to favorites, you might just lose it forever. I don't know. I hope I can find this. If anyone knows what I've been reading from and where it can be found, because this is so good, I think I would like to hear even more that this channeling is bringing forth, because there is some very good information in this, and I can understand this easily. And I hope that you enjoyed this, me reading this. I will look for more of this and read it if I find it. Thank you, and any comments would be welcome. Over and out, the Dove Lady.